Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
First down, Kaiser. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throw complete to Dorsett. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Jaguar first down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw, Kaiser. Almost able to intercept it. That's what he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Jacobs brought him down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
It's the score, Jaguars 7, Vikings nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Cousins.
That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Off the play fake, Cousins. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And Chase Claypool, the intended target.
And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To the air again, it's Cousins. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. He's going to leave open. It's Chase Claypool. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Cousins. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It's a pickup.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the... Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Touchdown! C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards.
First down, Jacksonville.
He's caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. From the gun, Kaiser firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Raquel Armstead. Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Again, it's Kaiser. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will be out of bounds on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one.
Tied 7-7.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
On second and 7, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Jags grab it, and he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 14-7. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Play fake. Cousins. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Play action now. Cousins. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
C.J. Henderson.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins, left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. So the left side, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the red zone now, Cousins able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Cousins. Intercepted. A great read. It's picked off. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
The 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Kaiser. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Brown. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That's the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Kaiser. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Penny, a 1st down carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. I saw the second quarter forget for him now 2 picks in this frame.
This is it. The first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Following the interception, Kaiser. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Kaiser. And he'll let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
For the point after.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Cousins sacked by Josh Allen. A loss of 13.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go play action here on first down. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
Vikings.
Now Cousins. That's caught by Pitt. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Been a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Cousins again. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And this one through the uprights and good.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Beginning the drive here with Armstead. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
A gain of 14.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
He'll fire one deep for Westbrook.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Kaiser. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver.
And that takes us from second to third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He gets it left side of Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down. Here's Cousins. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cousins on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
At the 7-yard line.
Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool.
But now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. The 40, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Jaguars 28, Vikings 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Going for Metcalf on the... He's got a man! Complete! And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And he finds Penny. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 14 there. 1st down Vikings. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on 1st down, Cousins.
Plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On 3rd down, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news,
Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Kaiser now to throw on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Kaiser. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Kaiser. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Number 81.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
First down, Jacksonville.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, Kaiser. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
Throwing after the interception. Kaiser. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And incomplete on the deep ball. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Kaiser looking long for Westbrook. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 59 yards. From the red zone now, Kaiser. And he completes it to Westbrook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw again on second down. Kaiser back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Kaiser to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. J.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Now Kaiser. Escapes the sack. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. J.J. Watt. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
To throw, Cousins. Look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted.
Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Here's Kaiser. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
That ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Brings up second.
So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. They'll stay with the run and Armstead. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll move the chains. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. 2, but it's no good as it stands.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw again on 2nd down, Kaiser. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, so close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
And now it's 4th down.
Kaiser and the offense staying put. They're going for it. 4th down, Kaiser. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First down throw for Kaiser. Over the middle, Dorsett. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Kaiser. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
What can Cousins do in the OT? A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Maybe a free play here. Cousins. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. So that last penalty penalty, making this third down much more manageable. Third down, 4 yards to go. Here's Cousins. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they want to climb the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Minnesota, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.